Willie D Live.
And that's what we out here doing, trying to wake dudes up to
their
their value.
How you got to lower the
you got to
value
take
of
the pussy off the pedestal, right? These dudes put the pussy up here, so when they come into the room, when the pussy is up here, guess what? She's looking down on you. If you take a woman out to eat, right? If you take her to a concert, if you take her on a vacation, what does she give you in return for that? Pussy. She gives you pussy. Why? Because you've elevated to mean so much. The only way you will start having reciprocal behavior from a woman is when you lower the pussy of the value of the pussy. You got to take the pussy off the pedestal, put it in its proper perspective. Now the woman has to come with something else. If you do something nice for her now, pussy ain't nothing to me. Well, now what she have to come with? Something of equal value. And that's all I'm saying is, stop overvaluing the pussy. Stop overvaluing these looks. When you bring her down to your level, now you see it I value, and now that conversation is different.
Boom. Boom. That's game right there. That's game one-on-one right there, man. Y'all out here doing God's work.
Hey, I say it all the time. We doing God's work for real. Hey, listen, we saving people because if you don't recognize your value, you're going to let everybody around you devalue. And a lot of these dudes out here is living quiet lives of desperation, and I can't stand it. I'm looking at this dude. He goes to work all day. He takes care of his family. He takes care of his wife, and his wife is giving him hell, not realizing, hey, you have 3 kids. There's not too many men out here that are going to want to come and take care of you. But guess what? Even though I got 3 kids, it's plenty of women who would want me to come take care of them. So I'm more valuable. Talk to me like it. But you ain't going to talk to me like it if I don't demand it, and I'm not going to demand it unless I recognize my own value. So that's all we doing is we want men to recognize their value. And I'm not saying have false value. Work on yourself. Be in a gym. Have some discipline. Don't lie. But don't devalue yourself and let your women know, no, I have value, you know?
And that's one thing that the pimp has done successfully. You know, he tell a woman, he said, I got to meet on my Peter. The longer you stay, the longer you got to pay his purse first and ass last, right? He said, if you think I'm handsome, pay my ransom. You see what I'm saying? So that's what the pimp say, but the way Goldie's saying it is the way all men should look at it.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm naturally, what he's saying, that's naturally me. I'm naturally putting the pussy on a low pedestal. But what I'm saying, if all men done that and they follow, you know, what Goldie is saying and they follow those principles, that's the favorite thing. I always make them remember to say that because I think that that's the real problem with it.
Yeah.
If you leading with your little head and not your big head, guess what? You know what I'm saying? Me, you're going to let your little head outbeat your big head.
Uh-huh.
And that's,
go
ahead, bro.
Oh, no, go ahead.
No, that's why there's so many wars. You know, I mean, if you look at any situation, relationship that you had with friends, there was 3 reasons why y'all broke up. One was money, the other was power, and the other was pussy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and you can't deny that. Those are the 3 problems that men have with life. You know, they can't, you know, some of them, you know, they get a little record, they get a hit record, now they don't want to answer your phone calls. You know, now they think they're on your level. You know, they get a little money. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, they think, you know what I'm saying, they rule the world now. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I ain't going to say what brother, but it happened to one brother up here, and me and Pimp C was talking about it. The brother, you know, he had got a little money, and he bought some slick cars, and, you know, everything went down. You know what I'm saying? Here in this city. You know what I'm talking about. I ain't got to say the name. You know what I'm saying? Me. And then the next thing, you know, you look at Floyd Mayweather. You know, a lot of times he had problems. It'd be like dudes talking about they had sex with, like him and Ray J. What is their problem about? A woman. You know, Ray J ended up marrying a woman that Floyd Mayweather had. The pussy is always in the equation. So when you lower the pussy, if Ray J get the woman, it's no problem because it ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Me and this woman cannot we cannot communicate eye to eye anymore. So that's what he's saying.
Listen, if you let her treat you like you Clark Kent, you gonna forget you Superman. And a lot of these dudes have let her treat him less than he deserves. He forgets he's Superman, all the things he doing. If you let her treat you like you Peter Parker, you gonna forget that you Spider-Man. When I was younger and I was in the clubs, my uncle, my uncle, listen, I've been running off this paradigm, and this is the paradigm I like to give other men. When I was younger, 16, 17, I would go to the club. My uncle would get me in the club. I would see this fine, young, red bone, everything, light bright, everything right. I'm trying to get at her all night. She playing with me. My uncle put his hand on my shoulder. He said, stop looking at that fine little bitch that you want and start looking at that funny little bitch in the corner that's looking at you. Because that broad that you want, she going to give you a problem. She's already giving you one. But that broad in the corner, she going to do everything you want. And that changed my paradigm to stop chasing who I want and start looking at the one that's looking at me. And these dudes are in poor relationships because they chose wrong. You cannot fix it because you got a woman who didn't really like you. How you start is how you finish. You started chasing this woman, and if you chasing, what does that mean? How are you going to chase the woman, which means you following her, then get with her, and then tell her, all right, now I'm the leader, follow me. You started wrong. You can't do it. You have to get the woman who's looking at you, who's going to do everything for you, who loves you dirty draws. It's a form of self-hate these dudes have to chase a woman that's denying them and then denying the woman that wants them. You have to start looking at the woman that likes you. If she likes you a lot, if she looks at you like you Chris Brown, she's going to do everything you want, and you have that respect. These women talk to these men in such a disrespectful way because they don't like them. A woman who likes you don't talk to you like that. She don't disrespect you like that. She don't like you, so go get a woman who does.